Hey y'all, Phil here. It's been a while since I've made a video, and if you remember in my last video I told you that I was trying to install some power outlets for the computer and the tablet and the phone and so forth. Well, today I'm back to show you that and finish it up. One of the reasons I haven't made any videos lately is I've just been very busy with a bunch of other things going on, but I wanted to get back and put this video out so you'd see what I did. Okay, let's get started. Now, if you remember in my last video, I said that I wanted to put it in the dash. I actually wanted to put it down here, but didn't want to tear the whole dash apart to get the wires run back there. So what I did was I went online and I found a site called RV-projects.com, and the gentleman on the site has a I think it was a 2014 or 2015 E450, and he was kind of wanting to do the same thing. So what he found was this little thing right in here just snaps in there. It's just a little holder. So he says they sell, well, Ford sells a Dart dash instrument recovery tool or something like that. It's actually like a spudger, little plastic thing. But I was very careful. I used a screwdriver. I went in there and I just popped this thing out, and as you can see, it just has some clips on it that just kind of roll in there, and it came right out. And it's just a little thing for holding change over here, which is kind of useless, but it's there, and then a little storage compartment. But what that is actually for is they use this chassis in various things like ambulances and things like that. So they've got a spot here where they can put all their switches and stuff in there automatically, and it's actually got a cord in here that attaches up to any kind of a instrument cluster that they put in there. And the thing I found out today is that this right here, the yellow and red with a red stripe wire, is actually a hot lead. I used my what do you call it, 12-volt test light thing, stuck it in there, and it lit up. So I know that this has got power. So I'm just going to tap right into that. Now his video, and I'd recommend if you're going to do something like this, check out his video. He also talks about a CAD program, computer assisted drawing program, that's free to download, and you can go on there and you can make plates to fit anything. You can make any kind of plate that you want, and he designed one to these specifications right here, and he actually lists or left the template on his site, so you can actually download this template. Now what he did was went through the manufacturer that put out that CAD program, and they will, you know, you send it, you design it yourself on this program, then you submit it to them, and they will cut the material and send it back to you. And it's, you know, professional quality. Obviously it's professional, so it's high quality stuff. But he said, you know, he left this template on there, said that, you know, you can use it and make your one yourself if you want to. So I thought about that. Originally I was going to get a piece of plexiglass and try it, and then a piece of sheet metal, and I had an old piece of an old clipboard out there in the garage that's made of pressboard type stuff. So I thought, well, let me use that. So I got his schematic, you know, fits good, and I went out and I cut myself a plate just this size of his template. Then I put my two power outlets, you can see, in there, and a rocker switch in the middle, so I can turn them on and off, and I don't have to leave them running full time, because where I plan to hook it up right here is a constant power. So I don't want it constant power, so I'm going to hook it up to here. Now, this, of course, one thing they didn't show when you bought this little rocker switch right here, it's got 3 pieces on it, and they're not marked positive, negative, neutral, anything else like that. But I did some research, and what I found was the center prong is actually the power prong. The outside, or the kind of gold colored one, is your ground. Then the one on the other side is actually goes to your accessories, do whatever you want to turn on and use the power. So what I did was I kind of took the accessory lead off of there, came out of it, spliced it off, made a T here, and sent the power to each of the power outlets. So now that gives me power to all of them. I actually put a fuse on this inline here just in case. I put a 20 amp fuse in there. May not need it, but I thought, well, be safe, better safe than sorry. Then I took the 2 ground off of these. Now these power things are marked, you know, plus and minus, so those were easy. So I took the ground off of there, spliced them together. Now I'm going to splice this into the ground of the vehicle, and then I'll run a wire from the ground here again to the ground on this switch, and that'll give me power. Now I don't want to say let me plug it all up and then test it. I didn't want to do that in case it didn't work. So I have tested it, and that scenario works. So let me go ahead and put this in here and finish wiring it up, and then I'll come back. Okay. Okay. See, it's lit up. We have power. .6 volts in the battery, 12.5 on that one, so that's drawn power off of that. That's why it's got a little more power. Rocker switch doesn't want to stay in there very well. Okay, now I've got some screws back there. I'm going to get the screws. Okay, got my screws. Should probably drill this. I pre-drilled the panel itself. Probably should pre-drill the holes in the dash. Let's try this. Okay. Old iPhone here that I use, you know, up here in the window. Seen a lot of videos with it, and so, well, you can see it's got power. Turn on so we can show you charging. Switch it's a little bit on, I won't get it straight, but stay this way for the down. Got to 12.3, so you know it's charging. Heard it, 100% charged, but you can see the little charge emblem right there. So it's working. And when I turn it off, yep, it goes off. So that's it. It's working. Covers there, keep it nice. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to charge my phone and iPad and tablet and everything else. What I also did was I had found in my stuff out in the garage was another little cigarette adapter. I bought this years ago, I guess, and just had it out in the garage and didn't realize it. So what I did was I took the GPS. Now, I used to have a GPS little cup mount here with a little pad on it, and I used to set this up in the you know, the dash and stuff, put the GPS on it, which is fine. It worked great. However, when you're driving, you got to bring your head in off of the road to look at the GPS. So I thought, well, that may not be completely safe. Let me try something a little different. So what I did was actually put the GPS right up here in the corner of the window. And so what I'm going to do is I ran some more wires while I was under there. See them right here. And I'm going to hook this up, probably tape that up like that so it's out of the way so the power is there and not running over, you know, to the power outlet over here. So I think that'll be good. It'll run. This cord here runs down behind this strip, same place as the cord for the microphone that I've got running behind the strip. And everything will be tucked up, tucked out of the way, and neat and look good. And I think that'll be great. But I'll hook that up. I've already connected the wires. I just have to mount this and plug it in, and then I'll be good to go. So that's it. Job complete. Well, I'll get some black paint, touch those up, and then that'll be it. So that's it for now. Until later, happy hunting. Good luck on your metal detecting. Happy hunting. Travel safe. And I'll try to get out and get a metal detecting video sometime soon and get back to you. So till then, fill out.